Starting out our new uh, broadcast here tonight. As you can see, we are in the we are starting everything from scratch tonight. How's everyone doing? I'm Diamond Plus Gaming, and welcome to tonight's Wednesday night stream. As we are getting these days going once again. So hope everyone's doing all right, and everyone's had a fantastic. Hope everyone's had a fantastic weekend and a start to their week, as we are now in midweek. So I certainly hope everyone's doing great. And as tonight, as it says on the title, tonight is decision time. But decisions will be made by one thing and one thing only: the wheel. The wheel of doom, as I call it, because the wheel will decide everything. We'll decide who we draft, will decide who we are going to pick in the draft. We'll decide positions we may need in free agency. We'll decide whether our coach who starts out this year will remain this year. So it's going to be a very turbulent thing. And tonight, to start it all off, we're going to go with a fantasy draft. And we're just going to, let's say, we're just going to go with the current run. We are going to start in the off season. That way we can, we're starting new. We're getting everything done. And we're going to start with fantasy draft too. And we're also going to start with the current 2018 NBA draft. So we're going to go setups here. We're going to trim this all the way down. 8 minutes. 8-minute quarters. Periods, as I like to call them, but for the sake of the game and everything. And also, this is going to be another big change. 1, 3, 5, 7 is how our playoffs are going to be. So the first round, and it's going to be the best of 1. The second round will be the best of 3. And then conference finals, best of 5. And then, of course, the finals, best of 7. Automatic league expansion, yes, we'll do that. We're turning that off. Rule changes, of course, because it will determine everything. Yes, because even the wheel will determine. The wheel will determine. The wheel will determine everything. Alright, trade logic, let's see, Creative run, we're going to leave that alone. Trade approval, yes. Trade frequency, I will say, we'll trim that to 48. Alright, injuries, yeah, hopefully we won't get too many. Regression rate, we'll just keep that the same right now. Alright, now here comes the decision time for everybody. Who we are going to draft, and this is where the wheel will come in and determine all that fun stuff for us. Hey Ryan, what's going on, my friend? I see you're here early. Yes. Are you ready to see who gets picked where, what, when, huh? Should be quite interesting how this wheel will determine everything. So we have all 32 teams chosen on the wheel. And we get to, the wheel will decide who we are going to use as a team, and this is basically the team we're going to be using throughout this series. And like I said, 14 game season. The reason I chose that is because we really want to see how this team's going to do overall, and not have it all bogged down in a big, massive, uh, you know, big time season. So we're going with that, but it does make things a little bit tougher because if you start out on a rough end, like a really bad start, and you can pretty much guarantee you're not going to make it to the playoffs. That would be very, very, very tough to do if you start at 0-5. I think you could pretty much, decide that, yeah, you're really not going to be making it to the next level or to the next round. So here we go. We have all the teams on our wheel, and it is going to be time to decide where we're going to go with this. And the wheel is spinning, and where do we land on it? But, oh. where will the wheels stop on? Milwaukee. Okay. I've never done Milwaukee in my life. So this will be interesting. At least I don't have to go far on the screen. So Milwaukee is the team we're going to be using here tonight. Alright, draft combine auto. And we'll worry about all that. Yeah, we'll take care of that. Trades, we'll handle trades. Draft, for handling draft. Everything else, everyone else can pretty much take care on their own end. And so this will be interesting. This is definitely going to make very, very fun. And also we will be doing some other cool stuff too. Yep, we're going to use that. So we're going to do some pretty cool stuff too, and really have some fun with it. So, alright. Alright, let's first check out the Hall of Fame inductees. We have Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Grant Hill, Ray Allen, and then Maurice Cheeks and Charlie Scott. So, good class there of Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Grant Hill, Ray Allen, Maurice Cheeks, and Charlie Scott. So, good class there. Alright, league meetings. Where are we going to? Alright. Ooh. Actually, I'm going to make one change, and I'm doing this my own end here. We're going to replace. Actually, I'm going to eliminate two things. I'll say 35-second shot clock. That way, we have time to kind of run some plays and be better off for it. Yep, and then prove that. Okay, long-term shot track. Yeah, wow. Yeah, we're keeping this one. The game goes overtime. First team to score in overtime deemed the winner. No, we are going to completely scrap that one. Alright, the other one I wanted to replace. Playoffs. Top 8 teams from each conference are seeded. 1 to 16 for the playoffs. So we are going to go ahead and nail that. And what that's going to do is really just change everything in the playoffs. It means 1 through 16. That means everybody is available. There's no Eastern Conference, Western Conference, nothing. So that's going to be really cool. Draft lottery. Let's see what we can replace on that one. Yep, team odds will be based on standings rules, no coin. Yep, do that. And we'll approve that. No coin flip tiebreakers. Opposing teams will have bonus. Yep, everything else we'll approve these three. And we're good to go. And we'll do that. Alright, league realignment. Nope, we really don't need to realign anybody. So we're good there. Milwaukee, they're in the Central Division with the Bulls and everybody else, so we're good there. Oh, I messed up. Oh, dang it. Hate when I do that. Well, good thing I caught myself before we really got going. Good thing I caught myself before we really got ahead, because that would be absolutely... Alright, we'll scratch that one. They're in the off season. Again. Don't tell me. What am I looking for here? Alright, am I losing it? Let's see here. Oh, okay. So we can't start the off season. Okay. Alright, so fantasy draft. Okay. So we'll do that. That's what I was missing. Alright, 1357. We'll still have the expansion. And then whatever changes comes down the road, we'll go with that. And we're going to have massive contracts. And we're going to turn that off. Alright, trade deadline, yes. Alright, trade override, no. Trade approval, yes. I will keep it, actually, go down about 48. See how the computer does with us. Injuries, yes. Aggression, we'll just kind of trim that down just a little bit. Alright, that's what I was looking for. Fancy draft. This is how we're doing it. Alright. See who else is here with us here tonight. Hey, lady. How's it going? Alright. Yeah, it's a good thing we really didn't get... Alright. And because we start over, let's just go ahead and re-spin the wheel again. And see who we get this time. And if we get Milwaukee again, I'm just going to absolutely scream. And no, we don't. We get Miami. So we'll get the Heat. Alright, so team details right now with the Heat is... They were 44-38 last season, so decent. 27 market size is medium, so it may take some time to really get this team going. Alright, so we have the Heat. That's who we're going with. Alright, Trap, come on, we're going we'll take care of the staff ourselves. Also changing trades we'll handle ourselves. Draft, we're handling that. And then untouchables. Alright. Alright, so we are going to be, let's see, we'll be number 2 in the draft. Suns, Heat, Bucks, and the Nets, the Magic, the Nuggets, the Knicks, Raptors, the Wizards, Clippers, the Kings, the Mavericks, the Jazz, Pelicans, the Lakers, the Trailblazers, the Pistons, the Thunder, Rockets, the Warriors, and the Hornets, the Bulls, Timberwolves, 25th, Hawks, Grizzlies, the Spurs, the Celtics, and the Cavs dead last. So that may be tough for them to deal with. So we also have our wheel here to decide who we're going to draft, what positions we'll need to draft. Okay. Well, certainly hope you get the computer issues worked out there, lady. Alright, so that's what the draft is going to be. And they, right off the bat, Phoenix takes LeBron James. So they don't waste any time on that end. So for the wheel here, who are they going to decide for us here? Small forward. Alright, so let's see. Small forward, we have Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Jason Tatum, Middleton, Gordon Hayward, Josh Richardson. Boy, there's a lot of good. Luka Doncic. Now, he's young. He's 19 years old. So Ingram, Harrison Barnes. Yeah, Barnes would be good, but overall, I would have to definitely say we gotta go with. Okay, I'm definitely gonna go with. In the long run, will probably cost us. Let's see. He's got a 1-year deal. That means his contract's gonna be up. And Ryan says we should go for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So he's got a 3-year deal. He's already set in his deal for 3 years, $77 million, and we would actually have to negotiate a new deal with Durant next year. Now the goods, the bads, the goods. Durant's a very good player, especially for the 3-point range. And Antetokounmpo is not as great for 3-point range, but he does have the size at 6'11", and he's young, 23 years old. He's already got a deal already set in place. So you know what, Ryan? We're gonna go with that. So we're gonna go with Giannis. So the Bucks took Durant. The Nets took Curry. Davis, Harden go to Nuggets. Westbrook goes to the Knicks. Leonard goes to the Raptors. Oh, Lillard goes to the Wizards. Kyrie Irving goes to the Clippers. Embiid goes to Sacramento. Karl Anthony Towns to the Mavericks. Ooh, you're going to like that. Jokic to the Jazz. Porzingis to the Pelicans. Cousins goes to the Lakers. DeRozan to the Trailblazers. Kemba Walker to the Pistons. Wall to the Thunder. Paul George goes to the Rockets. Ben Simmons goes to the Warriors. Drummond goes to the Hornets. Butler goes to the Bulls. Same team they started out with. Thompson to the Sixers. Oladipo goes to the Timberwolves. Tatum, Paul. And here, Blake Griffin goes. Kevin Love. Draymond Green goes to the Spurs. Boy, that, interesting. Love goes to the Celtics. Harris to the Grizzlies. Booker to the Hawks. LaMarcus Aldridge to the Timberwolves. CJ McCollum to the Pacers. Marc Gasol and Horford both go to the 76ers and the Bulls. Zach Levine goes to the Warriors. Holiday Doncic goes to the Thunder. Conley Randall goes to the Lakers. No shock there. Fox to the Pelicans. Mark Hannon to the Jazz. Ingram goes to the Mavericks. Oh, what is with the Mavericks here? Oh, who went to the Mavericks? Oh. Oh, I thought you heard me. Alright, yeah, well, let's take a look real fast at the summary so far. Let's see, LeBron James goes to the Suns. We took Giannis to the Heat. Kevin Durant went to the Bucks. Stephon Curry goes to the Nets. Anthony Davis goes to the Magic. James Harden to the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook goes to the Knicks. Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors. He's already there now. Damian Lillard goes to the Wizards. Kyrie Irving to the Clippers. Joel Embiid to the Kings. The Big Cat, Karl Anthony Towns, goes to the Mavericks. Nikola Jokic to the Jazz. Porzingis goes to the Pelicans. DeMarcus Cousins to the Lakers. And then DeRozan to the Trailblazers. Walker to the Pistons. John Wall to the Thunder. Paul George to the Rockets. Ben Simmons to the Warriors. Drummond to the Hornets. Butler to the Bulls, which is the team he started out with. Thompson to the 76ers. Rudy Gobert to the Pacers. Oladipo goes to the Timberwolves. Jason Tatum goes to the Hawks. Chris Paul goes to Memphis. And Donovan Mitchell goes to the Spurs. Kyle Lowry goes to the Celtics. And Bradley Beal goes to the Cavs. And so far, picked here in the second round, Blake Griffin goes to the Cavs. Kevin Love goes to the Celtics. Draymond Green to the Spurs. Tobias Harris to the Grizzlies. Devin Booker to the Hawks. LaMarcus Aldridge goes to the Timberwolves, so that definitely will help the Timberwolves with some size. And CJ McCollum to the Pacers. Marc Gasol goes to the Sixers. Horford to the Bulls. Middleton to the Hornets. Zach Levine goes to the Warriors. Holiday goes to the Rockets. Luka Doncic goes to the Thunder. And then Pascal Siakam goes to the Pistons. Conley goes to the Trailblazers. Julius Randle goes to the team that originally drafted him in the first place anyway. Goes to the Lakers. De'Aaron Fox to the Pelicans. Mark Hannon to the Jazz. Ingram to the Mavericks again. So the Mavericks, who knows? Richardson to the Kings. Vujovic, Nikola Vucevic goes to the Clippers. Gordon Hayward to the Wizards. D'Angelo Russell to the Raptors. DeAndre Ayton, big kid out of Arizona, goes to the Knicks. Hassan Whiteside to the Nuggets. Jamal Murray to the Magic. Clint Capella to the Nets. And DeAndre Jordan goes to Milwaukee. So now the Heat are up. And who are we going to... the wheel... we'll pick for us here. See who we get. A power forward. Alright, so we'll see what we got in power forwards. Paul Millsap, Kyle Kuzma, Aaron Gordon, Zomantas Sabonis, and then Nikola Mirotic And Jaron Jackson Jr., he's a young kid out of Michigan State. John Collins, Derek Favors, Jabari Parker, Marquise Morris, Michael Gilchrist, Marvin Bagley III from Duke. At 6'11", pretty decent three-point range. Zach Randolph, the old man, at 36 years old. Jeff Green, Silva, James Johnson, and Beleka, Rondale Jefferson, Thaddeus Young, Mike Scott, who can also hit the three. The Manimal, Kenneth Fareed. Let's see. Paul Millsap, I like him. He's a veteran. There's Aaron Gordon, who can also hit. He's a young kid. 6'9". He's got 4 years on his, so, I think that might be a good idea. I like Millsap. He can hit the shot. I know, hard to say. Millsap or Aaron Gordon. Millsap, we would still have to negotiate for next season. But he's got good moves inside. He could possibly he can hit from inside, outside. Aaron Gordon can do the same. But he'd already be a good lock-in. And then Sabonis. And then Mirotic, Jaron Jackson Jr. Good thing about him, he's 6'11". He's already signed in for 2 years. And he could possibly really give us a big hand on the height advantage. And then there's Jabari Parker, who we remember from our Timberwolves franchise. He was a big help. The only drawback on him is the fact that he would be up for contract the next year after this season's over. So we'll see. Now, what do you guys think? Millsap or Aaron Gordon? Or maybe the kid out of Michigan State, Jaron Jackson Jr. Weird. Is Foxy popping popcorn again? Oh, you like Millsap? Let's see. Okay. We'll go with that. Paul Millsap. We got ourselves a veteran player on the team here. Alright, so we're at the start of round 3 of the draft. And we are first to decide what we're going to get. And it is a center. Alright, so who we got for centers? There's Yusuf Nurkic and Montrezl Harrell, 6'8", Serge Ibaka at 6'10", Jonas Valanciunas, and then Willie Cauley-Stein, kid out of Kentucky. Enes Kanter, Tristan Thompson, Miles Turner, the veteran Brook Lopez, Wendell Carter Jr., he's a young man out of Duke, 6'10", and JaVale McGee. And Jarrett Allen from Texas. Zeller, Mohamed Bamba. Nerlens Noel, Paul Gasol. There's Paul Gasol. He's a good veteran. See, Jurgic, he's good at rebounding, strength. He's really good. See, he's got a good 3-year deal on him. 7-footer. One-year deal for Brooke. Wendell Carter Jr. You know, we gotta go with at least a young guy here, so I'm gonna sell the house on Carter Jr. and go from there. Alright, so we'll take Carter Jr. Gordon goes to the Bucks, Kuzma to the Nets, Harris to the Magic, Collins to the Nuggets, Nurkic goes to the Raptors. Barrett Sabonis goes to the Mavericks, Wiggins to the Jazz, TJ Warren to the Pelicans, Dragic to the Lakers, Barnes to the Trailblazers, Gallinari, Hardaway Jr. to the Thunder, Young to the Rockets, Porter goes to the Warriors, Lonzo Ball to the Hornets, Bledsoe to the Bulls, Derrick Rose goes to the 76ers, Torian Prince goes to the Pacers, Valanciunas goes to the Timberwolves, and Ibaka goes to the Hawks. Awesome. Got yourself another PS4. Awesome, dude. That is so cool. We're in round 4. So we'll get the last pick of the draft. Pacers took Marvin Bagley Jr. and Marvin Bagley III. So Jabari Parker went to the Bulls. Morris to the Rockets. Bamba to the Thunder. Allen to the Pistons. Ingles to the Lakers. Lamb to the Pelicans. Murray goes to the Jazz. Good grief. That is weird. And then Bogdanovich to the Clippers and the Raptors. Barton Adebayo goes to the Nuggets. Saric. Well, sorry to hear that, lady. You've been kicked off 4 times trying to type something. That is weird. Okay. Well, you'll be a missing integral part of the thing, but hey, I understand. Just sit back and relax. Enjoy. See what the draft is gonna see what the wheel is gonna decide for us here tonight. So another small forward. Alright, so let's see, we got Covington, Joe Harris, DeMari Carroll. Well, we got a lot of Tennessee State. We got a lot of Trevor Ariza 1-year deals here. Wilson Chandler, Justice Winslow. Winslow from Duke, 2015. Oh, he's on a 4-year deal. Nicholas Batum, now he's decent. He's also signed it for 2 years, so that would be good. Wouldn't have to worry about him a whole lot. Melo, 1-year deal. Iguodala, 2-year deal. C.D. Osman, Kyle Anderson, Omari Caspi. Let's see. Covington, let's see, lateral quickness, block steals. He's good as a wing defender. He's just not good at Joe Harris, Damari Carroll. Know pretty good bit about Damari Carroll. He's good with his shot. Wilson Chandler, Justice Winslow, 4-year deal, but he's horrible on the inside. We need somebody that can score points here. Now I'll go with Damari Carroll. Alright, see how we do here. Alright, so the Suns took Eric Gordon. See what the picks for us here. Shooting guard. Alright, interesting. Who can we get shooting guard here? J.J. Redick, Terrence Ross, Jordan Clarkson, and Kate Bazemore, Matthews, Leon Wright, Manu Ginobili, the old man. 40 years old. The question would be, how long would he actually stay? Wayne Ellington, who's very good at three-pointers. Rodney Magruder. Courtney Lee. Yes, I remember Lee. He was very good. And so is Danny Green. J.R. Smith, Avery Bradley. Air Temple, Gerald Green. Reg, we know, is pretty much good at three-pointers. Here's Ross. Mid-ranger, vertical, 3 points. Okay. Alright, we'll go with the little man, Courtney Lee. And the Magic took Brooke Lopez, Sexton Schroeder, J.J. Redick, Jeff Green, Jordan Clarkson. Tony Parker goes to the Mavericks. Tell you, Ryan, you're going to have one whale of a team. Nerlens Noel goes to the Warriors. Stellar to the Hornets. Teague to the Bulls. Isaac to the 76ers. Henson to the Pacers. Miles to the Grizzlies. Covington to the Spurs. Anthony to the Cavaliers, I believe. Round 6. See, Bridget Baleka goes to the Hawks. Winslow goes to the Timberwolves. Johnson to the Pacers. Rondo to the 76ers. Oubre Jr. to the Bulls. Knox to the Hornets. Bell to the Warriors. Anube. Kenneth Furry to the Thunder. Reggie Jackson to the Pistons. Scott to the Trailblazers. Ariza goes to the Lakers. Bridges to the Pelicans. Paletti to the Jazz. Bazemore to the Mavericks. Ernagonez to the Kings. Darren Collison to the Clippers. Morris. Kelly Olynyk to the Raptors. Lonnie Walker to 4. Deion Waiters to the Knicks and Nuggets. Danny Green to the Magic. Ellington to the Nets. Okay. And so it's now our pick. And what is the wheel going to decide? Force here. We're going to go with. Alright, let's see. Well, we do need a point guard. And luckily that's what I landed on. Alright, so we had George Hill, Ricky Rubio, Terry Rozier, Patrick Beverly, Jeremy Lin, Moutier, J.J. Barea, Shabazz Napier, the kid from UConn, DJ McConnell, Shelvin Mack, Wayne Cook, DJ Augustine, Raymond Felton, Livingston, Tomas Sadaransky, Roy Joseph, Patrick Mills, Red Peyton, Deladova, let's see, George Hill. George Hill, I think, would be Terry Rozier. Yeah, we'll go as Rozier. All right. Yeah, really. Well, we'll see if maybe they could get you a championship trophy, especially with this team that they're building up. Unbelievable. All right. All right. At this point, we really need a center, but they chose us a shooting guard instead. So, you know what? We're gonna go with veteranship here. We're gonna take old Manu. As we are in round 7 here, Beverly goes to the Raptors. No shocker there. Tucker goes to the Kings. Teltovich to the Mavericks. Roberson to the Jazz. Van Fleet to the Pelicans. Jeremy Lin goes to the Lakers. Powell goes to the Trailblazers. Dedmon goes to the Pistons. Bradley goes to the Thunder. And Shabazz Napier goes to the Rockets. Burks, Quinn Cook, Nicholas Batum, Ed Davis goes to the 76ers. Brooks to the Pacers. J.J. Barrera goes to the Timberwolves. Harris to the Hawks. Livingston to the Grizzlies. Chris to the Spurs. Kyle Quinn goes to the Cavaliers. And Al Jefferson signed by the Cavs. And J.R. Smith to the Celtics. Dragon Bender goes to the Spurs. Rebko goes to the Timberwolves, so that gives them some 3-point threats there. The Looney goes to the Hornets. Brandon Knight goes to the Warriors. Michael Beasley goes to the Rockets. Jeremy Grant to the Thunder. Temple to the Pistons. Harry Giles goes to the Trailblazers. Aminu goes to the Lakers. Holmes, Von Lee goes to the Jazz. Shelvin Mack goes to the Mavericks. Williams to the Kings. Johnson to the Clippers. Zeller goes to the Wizards. Jamichael Green goes to the Raptors. Jackson goes to the Nuggets. Iguodala goes to the Nets. And Lance Stevenson also got picked. So, what is the... What is the helpful wheel going to pick for us here today? Thank goodness. Another center. We desperately need a backup. So, Marcin Gortat, Boban Marjanovic, Nathan Chandler, Sally Majiri, Robin Lopez, he's a pretty strong dude. And 14 million. He's only at 75, so that can't be too terrible. So we'll go to Robin. Alright. Alright. We're up again here, round number 9, I believe. And what are we we going with here? Okay, another shooting guard. See, Jamal Crawford, Tony Allen, Pat Connaughton, Justin Holiday. 6'6". Boy, that's a pretty tall dude. Rodney Hood. Hyman Shumpert. Marco Bellinelli. Wayne Selden Jr. Marshawn Brooks, Ben McLemore, Devin Harris, Ron Baker, Malik Threesley, Luke Kennard from Duke, and Langston Galloway. Hey, Crawford, decent. Connaughton, he's decent. I like Hood. We'll go with Hood. Alright, so we'll take Rodney Hood. Wilson Chandler goes to the Nets. Jay Crowder to the Magic. Williams to the Nuggets. Moore to the Knicks. Cephalosha to the Raptors. Hernan Gomez to the Wizards. Luke Mabamute to the Clippers. Johnson to the Kings. Kufos goes to the Mavericks. Valentine and Parsons to the Jazz and Pelicans. Caldwell Pope goes to the Lakers. Korkmaz goes to the Trailblazers. Let's see, Joffrey Laverine goes to the Rockets. Gortat goes to the Warriors. The Connaughton to the 76ers. Caspi to the Pacers. Salah Majiri goes to the Timberwolves. Julian Okafor goes to the Grizzlies. And then Jake Layman goes to the Cavs. CJ McConnell to the Celtics. Corey Joseph. Glenn Robinson III. Kaminsky goes to the Hawks. Ayer Smith goes to the Timberwolves. Johnson, Corver, Crawford, Diallo goes to the Hornets. Young goes to the Warriors. Shumpert to the Rockets. Grant to the Thunder. Robert Williams to the Pistons. Willie Reed goes to the Blazers. Tony Allen goes to the Mavericks. That'll definitely give you some help in the small forward position. Raymond Felton goes to the Wizards. Diallo goes to the Raptors. Lavasiri goes to the Knicks. CJ Miles. Alright, TJ Leaf goes to the Nets, I believe. So, Alright, what's the wheel going to decide for us here? Alright, another center. We got 3, I believe. I mean, this will be a third. Okay, Dua. Pachulia, Georgie Dieng. Oh, I like him. For some reason, I really like Dieng and how he plays. So I'm going to take him. Plus, he's set for 3 years. Alright, Thonmaker goes to the Suns. Alright, what are we going to go with here? Alright, another point guard. We definitely need some help. Yogi Ferrell, Brandon Jennings, Ty Lawson, Mike James, Cameron Payne. Where's he at? Murray State. Brad Wanamaker from Pittsburgh. Raul Neto, Frank Mason, and a kid out of Kansas. Seth Curry. Oh, we'll take Seth. That way we have a a Curry on the team. Not the most famous one, but we'll take him. Maury Spellman, Ivan Rabb, Luke Kennard. So we got 3 more rounds to go. Mavericks took Miles Leonard, 7'1" power forward. And Jaja Pachulia went to the Lakers. Greg Monroe to the Blazers. Davis to the Thunder. Wayne Selden Jr. to the Rockets. Musa to the Hornets. Anderson to the Bulls. Zubac goes to the 76ers. Bellinelli to the Pacers. Reggie Bullock goes to the Timberwolves. Moritz Wagner to the Hawks. And Brandon Wright to the Grizzlies. And of course, after all of this is done, we are going to go back and look at the teams and their rosters. So Bismack Biyombo goes to the Timberwolves. Ty Lawson goes to the Bulls. Yogi Ferrell to the Warriors. Daniel Theus goes to the Rockets. Cameron Payne to the Thunder. Herder goes to the Pistons. Blakeney goes to Deladova goes to the Lakers. Byax goes to the Pelicans. Jackson goes to the Jazz. The Mavericks took Ojale, a small forward, 23 years old. Ben McLemore goes to the Wizards. Moskov goes to the Raptors. Grayson Allen gets picked by the Magic. Alright, so alright, what is the Great Wheel going to pick for us here today? Alright, power forward. Don't think we have a lot of those. They look Babbitt, Motley, Tyler Kavanaugh, Moreland, Jordan Mickey, Maurice Spates, Adrian Payne, Josh Smith. Ooh, I like Josh. He's strong and he can also block shots for us, so we'll go with Josh. Alright, so what is the wheel going to decide for us now? Alright. Another power forward. I need some guys that can kind of play a little bit all around here. Jose Cunningham, decent. Well, dang. Getting up there. They're lighting. Oh yeah, Bryce. I like him. He's a good rebounder. So we got Bryce Johnson out of North Carolina. Motley, Brooks, Ulis with the Magic, with the Nuggets. Corey Brewer, Raul Luke Bamba goes to the Clippers. Jared Dudley to the Kings. Andrew Bogut to the Mavericks. Yavanoff and Thornwell Crab to the Lakers. Mason to the Trailblazers. Isaiah Whitehead to the Pistons. Patrick McCall goes to the Thunder. Darius Miller to the Rockets. The Jacob Evans III goes to the Bulls. And Royce O'Neal goes to the Timberwolves. Goes to Minkus, goes to the Hawks. Niang goes to the Grizzlies. Decker to the Spurs. Joakim Noah goes to the Celtics. Alright, last round here, so will be interesting to see what the wheel decides for us on our last pick of the draft here. Shane Larkin to the Timberwolves at point guard. Thomas Bryant to the Hornets, Patton to the Warriors, Frank Jackson to the Rockets, Derek Jones Jr., Derek Williams to the Pistons, Swanigan goes to the Trailblazers, veteran Vince Carter to the Lakers, Nogueira to the Pelicans, Mario Chalmers to the Mavericks as their point guard, Mahinmi to the Kings, Delaney Williams, Jared Jack to the Raptors, Licio goes to the Knicks, Ramon Sessions to the Nuggets, Benbury to the Magic, and Brad Wanamaker. Alright, here's our last pick of the night. Please, Mr. Will, choose a good one for us here for the last pick of the evening. And it'll be a point guard. So Jose Calderon, Jameer Nelson, Joseph Young, Jonathan Gibson, Tim Frazier. Jameer Nelson, 36 years old, 1 year deal. He is a veteran. That's one thing he would have for us. Jalen Brunson he got pretty good upside, Jalen Brunson. No, we'll go with Nelson, see how he does for us. Alright. So we'll exit out of the draft. And then, like I said, we will go and decide Alright, so let's see, historic draft class. Oh, we'll go with that. Historic draft class. Let's see, we'll do the '69 draft class. Yes, we'll go with that. Alright, so let's quickly look at all the teams here, see who is all on everywhere. So the 76ers took Derrick Rose, Rajon Rondo, Patrick Mills, Klay Thompson, Pat Connaughton, Devin Harris. And then Jonathan Isaac, Kyle Korver, and Dorian Finney-Smith. Jonathan Isaac, 6'10", kid out of Florida State. Alright, Nikola Mirotic and Davis Bertans. And then Marcus Gasol, Ed Davis, and Ivica Zubac for the 76ers. So not too bad. And the Bucks have Markelle Fultz, Tyus Jones, Mike James. And then Tyreek Evans, Austin Rivers, and Landry Shamet. And then Kevin Durant and Lance Stevenson for the Bucks. And then Gordon, Gilchrist, and Motley. Well, they got themselves a good small forward and power forward. And then DeAndre Jordan in the middle, along with Mason Plumlee and T. Zizic. The Bulls took Eric Bledsoe, Jeff Teague, and Ty Lawson. Jimmy Butler, Jamal Crawford, and Jacob Evans. So Butler goes right back to the team he started from, which is highly funny. And then Kelly Oubre Jr., Nicholas Batum, Jabari Parker, David West, and Ryan Anderson. So Jabari Parker should give him some big help. Horford, Nene, and Tariq Black in the middle. So the Cavaliers, they took Dennis Smith Jr., Tomas Satoransky, and Bradley Beal, Malik Monk, and Andrew Harrison. And then Jake Layman, Doug McDermott, and Troy Brown Jr. And then Blake Griffin, Thaddeus Young, and Patrick Patterson. So Cleveland, Blake Griffin should have to the Cavs that could help them. And Miles Turner, Al Jefferson, and Max Kleber in the middle for the Cavs. For Boston Celtics, they have Lowry, McConnell, and Aaron Brooks. And then Buddy Hield, J.R. Smith, and Jordan Crawford. And then Carmelo Anthony, Joe Johnson, and Shabazz Muhammad. So you got two old veterans here. It'll be interesting to see after this year's over if they're going to come back or not. And then Kevin Love and Taj Gibson at power forward. And then Dwight Howard, Kylo Quinn, and Joakim Noah. So Boston, well, I'll tell you, Boston with Dwight Howard in the middle, that's going to be a lot of rebounds for him. And then Kyrie Irving to the Clippers, Darren Collison and Malcolm Delaney, and Jaylen Brown, Gerald Green, and Troy Daniels at shooting guard. And then Bojan Bogdanovic and Tony Snell at small forward. Power forward Dirk goes to LA. And then Luke Mabamute and then Luke Babbitt. And then Nikola Vucevic and then Amir Johnson and Aaron Baines. So Dirk goes to the Clippers. And then for Memphis, Chris Paul, Sean Livingston, and Milos Teodosic. And then Malcolm Brogdon, Alonzo Trier, and then Rashad Vaughn. The shooting guard for the Grizzlies, Miles Bridges, Glenn Robinson at the third, and George Niang. Small forward Tobias Harris and Trey Lyles on that end for the Grizzlies, and then Willie Cauley-Stein, Brandon Wright, and Jaleel Okafor in the middle. The Atlanta Hawks, how did they do? Spencer Dinwiddie and Monte Morris, Devin Booker, Brian Forbes, and Langston Galloway. And then Jason Tatum, Joe Harris, and Alfonso McKinney. And all three of these guys can hit the three-point rock. And then Ersan Ilyasova, Norman Beleka, and then Kuzminkas. And then Serge Ibaka, Frank Kaminsky, and Moritz Wagner all drafted by the Atlanta Hawks there. Miami Heat, who did we get? As you saw, we got plenty, but now it's time to tail the tape here, see how the wheel did for us. So Terry Rozier at point, Seth Curry, and then Jameer Nelson. And then Manu Ginobili, Courtney Lee, and Rodney Hood. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo, Damari Carroll. And then Paul Millsap, Josh Smith, and Bryce Johnson. And then Wendell Carter Jr., Robin Lopez, and Georgiou Niang. So except for the small forward position, I think we're with the wheel did us proud here tonight. So we can't complain too much. And then the Hornets has Lonzo Ball, Quinn Cook, Anthony Simmons, and then Jerome Robinson, Diallo, and Musa. Chris Middleton, and then Kevin Knox and Maurice Harkless for Charlotte. And then Derek Favors and Kevin Looney. At power forward, Andre Drummond, Cody Zeller, and Thomas Bryant in the middle for Charlotte. So that definitely gives them a bit of an edge in rebounding. And then for the Jazz, you have Devontae Murray, Ish Smith, and Okobu. And then Jordan Clarkson, Andre Roberson, and Nick Stauskas. And then Andrew Wiggins, Denzel Valentine, and Justin Jackson. Yeah, the kid out of North Carolina. And then Lauri Markkanen, Noah Vonleh, and Tyler Kavanaugh. And then Jokic and Poletti. Yeah, I am too. So Jokic and Poletti. And that's, so I gave him two centers. And then Sacramento Kings has Chris Dunn and Aaron Holiday, Karis LeVert, Marcus Smart and Jonathan Simmons, Josh Richardson and Stanley Johnson, and then Justin Anderson. and P.J. Tucker, Alan Williams, and Jared Dudley. And then Joel Embiid, Willie Hernandez, and Ian Mahinmi for the Kings. And then for the Knicks, you have Russell Westbrook, Dennis Schroeder, and then Lewis Williams, Lonnie Walker the fourth, and Dante DiVincenzo. Then Will Barton, Ejuan Moore, and Dotson. And then Trevor Booker, Labasiri, and then Ivan Rabb from California. And then DeAndre Ayton, Larry Nance Jr., and Cristiano Felicio. And the center for the Knicks. And then for the Lakers, they got Dragic, Lynn, and Deladova. At the point, you have Tony Allen, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Alan Crabb. And then Joe Ingles, Trevor Ariza, and Vince Carter. So a lot of veteranship at that small forward position. And Julius Randle and Al-Farouq Aminu. And then DeMarcus Cousins, Paul Gasol, and Zaza Pachulia. And then the Magic have Jamal Murray, Ntilikina, Tyler Eunice, Harris, Green, and Allen. That's shooting guard for the Magic, Crowder, Osman, and DeAndre Bembry. And then Saric and John Lure. And then Anthony, the A-Train, Anthony Davis, Brook Lopez, and Alex Len in the middle for the Magic. For the Mavericks, this is your team, Ryan. You have veteran Tony Parker, Shelvin Mack, and then Mario Chalmers. And then you have Dwayne Wade, and then Kent Bazemore, and then Brandon Ingram, Evan Turner, and Semi Ojele from SMU. And then Zamontis Sabonis, Mirza Teltovic, and Miles Leonard. And then in the center, the big cat, Karl Anthony Towns, Konsta Kufos, and Andrew Bogut in the middle for the Mavericks. So there's your team. Brooklyn Nets took Stephon Curry. And then Ricky Rubio and Brad Wanamaker. Wanamaker. And then they took a lot of... Whoops. Oh, hit the wrong thing. Then Evan Fournier, Wayne Ellington, and Marshawn Brooks. And then Andre Iguodala, Wilson Chandler at small forward. And then Kuzma, Tolliver, and TJ Leaf at the power forward. And then Clint Capella, Tristan Thompson, and Boban Marjanovic in the middle. 7'3", 290. He can rebound well. That's a good thing about him. Denver. Colin Sexton, George Hill, and Ramon Sessions. James Harden and Dion Waiters. CJ Miles, Josh Jackson. Yeah, Jackson from Kansas. And then Dwayne Bacon. And then John Collins, Marvin Williams, and Omari Spellman. And then Hassan Whiteside, Bam Adebayo, and then Jeff Withy in the middle for Denver. And then Pacers have DJ Augustine, Tyler Johnson, and Ryan, I'm not even going to pronounce that last name, CJ McCollum, Dylan Brooks, and Bellinelli. And then Torian Prince and Omari Caspi, small forward for the Pacers. And then Marvin Bagley, a kid from Duke, goes to the Pacers. James Johnson and Jordan Mickey also. And then Rudy Gobert, John Henson, and Mike Muscala in the middle for the Pacers. For the Pelicans, they have De'Aaron Fox, Van Fleet, and Dwight Bikes. And Jeremy Lamb, Michael Bridges, and Justin Holiday. TJ Warren, Chandler Parsons, and Sindarius Thornwell. And then Kristaps Porzingis goes to the Pelicans along with Zach Randolph backing him up. And then Rashawn Holmes, Mitchell Robinson, and Lucas Nogueira. And the Pistons have Kemba Walker, Reggie Jackson, and Isaiah Whitehead. Wesley Matthews, Garrett Temple, and Kevin Werder. And then Gallinari, James Enos, and Derek Williams. And then Pascal Siakam from New Mexico State, and then Robert Williams. And then Jarrett Allen in the middle, Dwayne Dedman, and Adua. So Jarrett Allen from Texas. He should be pretty decent. Which last name was I not going to pronounce? Let's see, I believe. Nope, not that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, Ryan. That's your first name. Alright, so the Pistons, let's see. Yeah, Kevin Warder, Gallinari, James Enos, and Derek Williams. And yeah, Jared Allen, Dwayne Dedman, and Adua. And the Raptors have D'Angelo Russell, Patrick Beverly, and Jared Jack. And J.J. Redick, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Luke Kennard. And Kawhi Leonard. And then Cephalosha and Corey Brewer. And then Jermichael Green and Sheik Diallo. And then Jursev Nurkic. In the middle, Olenek and Timothy Mozgov. So really, yeah, he's from Bosnia. He is out of Gonzaga. Young, Shabazz Napier, and Frank Jackson running point for Houston. Drew Holiday, Shumpert, and Selden Jr. at shooting guard. Paul George and a newbie. And Darius Miller at small forward. Marquise Morris. And then Michael Beasley at the power forward. And JaVale McGee, Joffrey Leverine, and Daniel Theus from Germany, 6'8" kid. And then the Spurs have Corey Joseph, Jonte Exum, and Trey Burke. Donovan Mitchell and Dillon Wright. Rudy Gay, Robert Covington, and David Nawaba. And Draymond Green, Dragon Bender, Sam Decker at the power forward. And then Cantor, Maurice Chris, and then Channing Frye in the middle. Chris, where? Oh, Washington. And then Phoenix, Elfrid Payton, Emmanuel Mudiay, and Brandon Jennings. Eric Gordon, Malik Threesley, and then Josh Okogie. And then LeBron James, Kyle Anderson, and Keita Bates Diop. And then Jaren Jackson Jr., Rondé Halls Jefferson. And then Steven Adams, Damian Jones, and Thon Maker in the middle. So that is a pretty hefty lineup right there in Phoenix. So they should be quite a team to deal with this year. John Wall, and this is the Thunder. John Wall, Jerry Grant, Cameron Payne, Tim Hardaway Jr., Avery Bradley, and Patrick McCall. And then Luka Doncic, and then Ezegonia, and then Derek Jones Jr., small forward for the Thunder. The Manimal, Kenneth Fareed, and then Jeremy Grant, and then Mohamed Bamba, and then Zach Collins and Denota Davis, all in the middle for the Thunder. And then the Timberwolves. Here's your team, lady. You have Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, J.J. Barea, and Shane Larkin. At the point, Victor Oladipo, Reggie Bullock, and Zaire Smith. And then Michael Porter Jr., so they did get a good pick. Young man, Justice Winslow, and Royce O'Neal from Baylor. Look at Marcus Aldridge and Jonas Arepko. And then Jonas Valanciunas and Salah Majiri and Bismack Biyombo. So not too bad for the Timberwolves. And then the Trailblazers have Conley, Thomas, and Mason. And then DeRozan, Terrence Ross, and Antonio Blakeney. Harrison Barnes and Korkmaz at small forward, and Mike Scott, Dwight Powell, and Caleb Swanigan. And then Caleb Swanigan. And then Willie Reed, Greg Monroe, and then Harry Giles in the middle for Duke. All playing the center position for the Trailblazers. Then the Warriors have Big Ben Simmons, and then Brandon Knight and Yogi Ferrell, and then Zach LaVine, Alex Burks, and Norman Powell, Otto Porter, Nick Young, and Chandler Hutchinson, and then Bobby Portis and Jordan Bell, and then you have Nerlens Noel, Marcin Gortat, and Justin Patton. He's a kid out of Creighton, playing the center position for the Warriors. And then for the Wizards, the Lillard, Felton, and Raul Neto, and then Josh Hart, Rodney Magruder, and Ben McLemore, Gordon Hayward, Hernan Gomez, and Troy Williams, Jeff Green and Markieff Morris, Montrezl Harrell, Tyler Zeller, and Tyson Chandler in the middle. So that's where we're at. That is where we are at for this run. So we got through the big run. So right now, the big number one overall pick in this draft, of course, is the big man himself, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and then Freddie Smart, Bob Dandridge, J.C. McCall, Donnie Fowler, Lucius Allen, Jerome Pearson, Bob Dandridge, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Freddie Smart, Fowler, Bernie Gibson, and Lucius Allen from UCLA. So overall, I don't think we have too bad. And then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the middle, so alright. Alright, nobody's injured, so alright, so our first game really won't kick off until we play the Bucks on November 12th. So overall, I think for us through this whole thing, I don't think we start out real terrible. So Bender and Chris for Millsap and Ginobili. Well, I haven't even played a game with them yet, so no. No, we're not going to go with that trade yet, especially when I haven't even played with any of my guys yet. Alright, so we're going to do one game here tonight, just to kind of see how our team is here tonight. So the Bucks with Fultz, Rivers, Durant, Gilchrist, and DeAndre Jordan, with our crew of Terry Rozier, Courtney Lee, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Millsap, and Wendell Carter Jr. Really? That's the only thing we got? Oh, okay. Oh, we just gotta keep... Ooh. Yeah, we're going kind of... Alright, so we'll go with this one tonight. Alright, so this should be hopefully a good start for us. And no, we don't. So let's see. So overall, let's see, Millsap and Carter Jr. and Antetokounmpo is our three best hitters on offense. Everybody else, I think, still not bad. You got George Dieng, Robin Lopez backing him up, Seth Curry. So I don't think it will be too bad. This should go well for us. Alright, so here we go. Now we found out the wheel. No, let's see what we... Let's see what the wheel knows. So this should be... Now we'll see just how this goes. So Fultz, Rivers, Durant, Gig, Gilchrist, and DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, I don't think Live does either. I still have last year's version of Live, and I played a lot of games on that thing. I don't remember them doing that. We'll just get the quick foul real fast and oh, nice block shot there by Wendell Carter Jr. And the ball went out of bounds. Oh, here we go. And now Rozier. And Lee for three. Well, we had a good look there. They just could not connect to it. So DeAndre Jordan gets a... And there's traveling on DeAndre Jordan. Alright, so we've had block shot, out of bounds, a traveling, a missed three-pointer. Yeah. And, ooh, still couldn't finish it there. Ooh. Michael Kidd Gilchrist getting the first 2 points. And Giannis ties it up. Oh, nice low. Yep, it has been very active. Oh, Millsap trying to go for 3 there. Couldn't knock it down. And Cooper with the... And the Bucks are on a 4-0 run here. And Carter Jr. with a 3. Ooh, right over the... Just kind of get that little touch right over... Right over Carter. And Millsap with a nice... Oh, good try by Millsap, but he does commit the foul there. So his first of the game. Now DeAndre Jordan made the first one. And here comes Aaron Gordon. And Tariq Evans. And then 3-man rotation. Ginobili, Carroll. Now, couldn't finish it there. And there's a foul on. All right. Yeah, tomorrow is the Madden 25 draft. So, what team are we going to be? What team are we going to be decide? You know, what team are we going to be with? And 3-pointer right from the corner for Aaron Gordon. All right, 13-7. And Ginobili got it. Yes, indeed, and happy birthday. Early. And my goodness. Just a little nice fade away, and he makes the shot there, 15-10. And Georges Dieng, and again, there goes Ginobili, 15-13. And nice rebound for Lopez. And Dieng, oh, nice turnaround. So Georges Dieng ties it up. And folds, my goodness, Rozier. And Carroll for three. Oh, just off that. Ooh. Mid there, I thought it went off the hands of. Not for a minute there, I thought it went off the hands of Ginobili, but it will stay our ball, and the Bucks, or the Heat, will take a timeout. So Spoelstra. Oh, good defense there. Nice challenge of the shot there. Oh, look out. Nice little pass to Robin Lopez, and he knew what to do with it. Nice little slam dunk. Gives the Heat a 2-point lead. And Markelle Fultz with a nice tie-up basket there. Oh, come on, Carroll. And Evans, boy, he tried to shoot that over Ginobili. So 2-point lead for the Heat. Alright, so not bad. First period, Giannis Antetokounmpo talking on his potential. I think he's got very, very good potential. And Georges Dieng, boy, he and Carroll, oh, boy, he just cannot seem to buy a bucket right now early in this game. Oh, Lopez right back in his face. Rozier. Oh, nice little. And nice steal there for Rozier inside to Niang. And 2 points. So Jiang, his second score of the game. Actually, when you have a new team like this, boy, there we go, 23-17. Work everything out. So yeah, I mean, it's not like we're running the old a foul on Carroll. Not like we're running the old Timberwolves of the day, where you know all their tendencies. So Gordon will go to the free throw line. As the Heat certainly got themselves on a nice run there, and boy, Zumpo really just yanked that rebound down. And Ginobili, and Carter Jr. with the nice rebound. And Ginobili. And nice little alley-oop there. So 25-20. And Ginobili again. Boy, he is getting himself on a nice little run here. And Durant, ooh. Oh, he scores 2 points here. And now Durant's got to deal with Giannis. And got the roll. Oh, nice. Inside, outside. Hey, Cammy, what's going on? KG. Oh, and Carter Jr. could not finish that. Oh, wide open for three, Courtney Lee. And that rhymes. Oh, nice job there. A timeout by the Heat. So 32-26. We don't need that. Alright, so Jameer Nelson in the game at point guard. And he drives it in. Nice rebound. Paul Millsap gets the finish. So 34-26. The Heat in the lead. And Evans trying to and that ball goes in, so 34-28. So Kid Gilchrist, 8 points, all in the paint right now. And 2 points there, 36-28. Alright, so under 2 minutes here to go before halftime in the Heat. Oh, nice block there for Millsap. And got it! So Carter Jr. gets a foul on Plumlee, his first. And that extended the Heat lead to 10 points with a chance to send this lead out to 11 points. And there's a foul on Giannis, so his first. So Stevenson finding the and Courtney Lee and Millsap. Boy, good pick on Millsap there, Ryan. He's just cleaning up right now. And Foles for 3. Gets it back out to a 10-point lead. Whee! Boy, talk about trimming the oh, well, you better do something here, Millsap. Oh, boy. And we are at halftime. So 43-31. Yep. All right, so at the half, I would have to say that was a very good, successful half for the new look Heat, as with Giannis and the rest of his guys, Paul Millsap really cleaning up on the inside really well. Robin Lopez stuffing it inside there. And then Carter Jr. for 3. Ginobili. And then 3 there. But then Courtney Lee for 3. So to take a look at the shooting percentages, 61% for the Heat, 3 blocked shots, 10 assists for both teams, 2 steals each. So Millsap 10 points, 3 rebounds for him. DeAndre Jordan 6 points, 5 rebounds. Players of the half. Overall, not too bad. And there is the look at downtown Miami as the Heat lead at 43-31. Let's take a look at the game stats real quick. So Millsap and Ginobili both had 10 points for the Heat, and Carter Jr. and Millsap both have 3 rebounds each. And then Giannis has 4 points, 2 for 4 shooting, as he's kind of been the mainstay just a bit. And then Terry Rozier, 4 points, 4 assists for him, and 1 steal. Georgia Dieng, 4 points, 1 assist, no rebounds for him yet. Courtney Lee, 3 points. Robin Lopez, 2. Jordy Nelson and Damari Carroll, 1 assist, 1 steal for Damari. And Rodney Hood and Josh Smith and Seth Curry have not played yet, but I suspect we'll see him in the game. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist leads the Bucks with 8 points. DeAndre Jordan, 6 points, 5 rebounds. Markelle Fultz with 5 points, 3 assists. And Aaron Gordon with 4. Kevin Durant with 4. Eric Evans with 2. And Austin Rivers with 2. And no one else has hit this bed. James Jones and Molly have not played yet. So far, good half for our guys here. So Millsap, 5 for 7 shooting, 11 minutes, 10 points. And he got some key rebounds. So Giannis is hoping to get things started just a bit. As, oh my goodness, blocked shot there for Gilchrist, I believe. As, oh, nice defense for Carter Jr. And a nice finish on the other end. And a nice steal for Terry Rozier. Alright, get the screen here and drive it, and got it. So 5 turnovers for the Bucks, 6 points on. They have scored 6 points off turnovers. He'd have turned the ball over twice, but have not resulted in any Buck points. Oh my goodness. Wendell Carter Jr. with a massive block there. Rozier for 3. You give him that much room, he'll make you pay. And there's a foul on Giannis, his second, as he was trying to go for a steal. And here comes Robin Lopez. And a good steal for Anthony Colombo. And a 3-pointer for Courtney Lee for 3. And Mike Budenholzer not happy at all with his team. Actually, we're going to put in Josh Smith. So Manu Ginobili in the game now. 53-31. The boy, the Heat are just... Oh! Durant got that one to go in just over the hands of Josh Smith. Durant saw the open lane. Smith tried to go for the block, but got the arm instead. So a chance for one, and he got it. So 3-point play the old-fashioned way, 53-34. And Rozier, couldn't finish it with big DeAndre Jordan there. So Durant with a nice assist. And Rozier couldn't find the shot on that one. And Ginobili with a nice rebound. Carroll still can't find a bucket from the corner. And Josh Smith with a nice block. And Durant. And Rozier with a nice rebound. And there's a foul on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. So Josh Smith will go to the free throw line. Former Atlanta Hawk from so many seasons ago. Oh. The first one didn't want to go in. And the second one does. So 54-36. And nice three there. So 54-39 as Durant nailed that one. So 4:10 left to go into the third period. 54-39. The Heat in the lead. We'll put in Curry. And I believe, yep, we have played. Oh, except Hood. He has not played yet. Alright, so Seth Curry, not Stephon Curry. Seth Curry in the game now. Oh, that could be why. And Ginobili, finger roll. So 12 points and 12 minutes of playing time for Ginobili. Boy, he's doing good. And Gordon over Dieng. So 56-41. And Dieng from the mid-range. 6 points for him. That's too easy. Yep. Yep. Seth Curry, former Maverick. And Ginobili will just nail it from the mid-range, 60-43. And a good steal there. Nice takeaway. And Curry. Good try there. So Tariq Evans just blew right past Curry and slammed it home. 60-45 here. Oh, good challenge on the shot there. And Durant. So the Heat will call a timeout. They have 3 left. So trying to stop the streak here. So we'll go ahead and put our starters back in the game. And Rozier got it. So 3-pointer for Rozier. A good assist from Paul Millsap. So Durant knows he's got to deal with the height, even though he used the rim perfectly for that one. Kind of screening off Giannis. Oh, good try there for Rozier. And there's a foul on Courtney Lee, his second. So Durant will go to the free throw line. So 15 points. Oh, thank you, Love Sosa. Certainly do appreciate that. I appreciate the sub and the love. And now Giannis. Little fade away there. Oh, couldn't find the back of the bucket there. Oh, nice block there for Carter Jr. And now Rozier by himself. 66-51. And nice move for Durant. 2 more points, and that will end the third period. So good game here. 66-51, 53 is the score. Bucks trying to hang in there, but I'd say they are having issues here tonight. Oh, thanks a bunch. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Love Sosa. Thank you very much. Alright, so as we start the fourth and final period. And here comes the Bucks right out of the gate. Millsap. Nice defense once again, I tell you. The mark of a team when you can force bad shots and not commit fouls. And Giannis. Yes, it does seem to be. We are doing good with this team here. Yeah, I did not know how our young center, Wendell Carter Jr., was going to do against the likes of like DeAndre Jordan. Oh, that is a mismatch. Austin Rivers stuck on the hip of Giannis, and you are not going to get that matchup that is not going to end well for you. And, whew. Alright, will do. I will keep grinding. So Millsap here, driving it in. Oh, just could not get the finish. And a good rebound for Millsap there, so 70-57. Alright, Giannis, nice screen there, look out. Oh, get in, yes. So only 4 points in the first half. He has scored 8 points here in the second half. So he's got 12 points right now. Just off the fingertips of Plumlee. And we got a nice screen too from Paul Millsap on that one. And we got it. So 73-57. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be the big time challenge, I would have to say, with the wheel. What type of team are they going to draft us that we will control? And then what players are we going to be acquiring in the draft? So that's going to be highly interesting for tomorrow to see what our fate will be. Alright, so we're going to bring in some bench guys here just to give them some minutes. Give our guys a little bit of a breather here. Yep, and the foul. So 73-57. And there's 2 easy points there for Markelle Fultz. 73-59. Geez, somebody get open. And Jameer Nelson. And nice block there for Ginobili. And there's 2 easy points. So 73-61, 12-point lead here. Inside to Smith, look out! Tear the ball right through the rim. And 2 easy points for Durant. 22 points for him, but he's having a good. And Jameer Nelson for 3, 78-63. And Durant again. Oh boy. And Smith. Oh, come on, Smith. And Durant. Ooh, 2 points. So, for the game, 59% to 56. Oh, Lopez, nice job. So 80-67 as Robin Lopez gets that shot to go through. And Durant trying to put the team on his back here in the second half. And there's a timeout by the Heat. So just to kind of slow down a little bit, Spolstra wants to talk about it. So 80-69 at 2:35. Alright, so Terry Rozier III, tonight's player of the game. Not only has he made shots, he has been making good assists too. He's made some pretty shots and has just been drilling the balls in there from 3-point range. So Courtney Lee with the ball, as he has Austin Rivers on him. And 3-pointer for Giannis. As Giannis will get the rebound. Oh, that's a terrible pass. And Carter Jr. saw that one happening. Oh, Rozier couldn't finish that one. And nice steal for Giannis. And, oh, couldn't finish it. And Lee, oh my goodness. Oh, DeAndre Jordan got the rebound. Yes, he was. Got the rebound, stepped on the line. Oh my goodness. Well, they're not giving up. Markelle Fultz for 3, no good there. And now and there's a foul by Markelle Fultz. So that'll put Antetokounmpo on the line. And there's the, I wouldn't say happy look of Mike Budenholzer. So 16 points, 5 rebounds tonight. Make that 17. As massive substitutions coming into game now. So 85-69, Miami is going to go to win number 1 after the fantasy draft, as they certainly played a good game here tonight. And Rozier gets a nice assist from Giannis. And now James. So second foul on Carter. And so substitutions, Carroll and Dieng coming in the game. And Damari Carroll with the steal. And Carroll. Yes, the 390 to 71. This one's all but over. And that's the ball game. So the Heat, the new look Heat. A good start for tonight, 90 to 71. We're off and running, 1-0. So we are looking good here. So not too bad an effort for Millsap, as he had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists for him tonight. So overall, not too bad. Giannis, boy, what a game he had. 2 steals and 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Boy, he really moved the ball around well tonight and nailed a three-pointer. Was 3 for 3 from the free throw line, so he really made his free throws count tonight. Terry Rozier, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists in the game tonight. So he really moved the ball around. He hit 3 3-pointers tonight. So he was on point tonight, 6 to 10 shooting. Manu Ginobili, 14 points for him, including 2 threes in 17 minutes of action. As he also had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, as he was shot the ball really well. Paul Millsap, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block shot for Big Paul tonight. That one right there. That was just too pretty. That was in the first half. Wendell Carter Jr., what a start for this young man. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 3 massive block shots, as he was on point tonight. This young man, 19 years old, and sky's the future with this young man at center for the Heat. And then Courtney Lee, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And then Georgiou Dieng with also 6 points, 1 assist, 1 steal. No rebounds for him tonight, so hopefully he'll get going pretty soon. Robin Lopez, 4 points, 2 rebounds, and a block shot, as always a big factor for this big man out of Stanford. Damari Carroll, 3 points and 2 assists. As his only points of the game was towards the end on that 3-pointer. So he shot a very paltry 1 for 5, and also had a block shot and 3 steals to go along with 2 assists in the game. And then Josh Smith, 3 points, 1 block shot for him too, as he played a big part in this game too. Jameer Nelson 3 points. Seth Curry with 2 assists in the game. And Rodney Hood, the only one not to get in the game tonight. And then for the Bucks, you have Kevin Durant, 26 points, all off the bench. Markelle Fultz, 15, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Michael Gilchrist, 8 points, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 steal, 1 assist for him. DeAndre Jordan, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and no block shots for him, so they were able to stay away from his shot blocking ability tonight. And Aaron Gordon, 6 points, 3 rebounds. As he played 14 minutes, he made most of those minutes did pretty well. Tyreek Evans, 4 points, 5 assists for the point guard, as he did a good job out of Memphis. And then Austin Rivers, 2 points, 2 rebounds, but 4 assists for him and 2 steals. And Mason Plumlee, 2 points, 3 rebounds, and also picked up 2 fouls. And then the only one not to play tonight was Jones and Motley for the Bucks. So good start for the Heat tonight, as they really got going on a good note. So let's see, for the game, the Heat shot 59%, while the Bucks shot 53%. The Bucks only shot 3 of 11 from 3-point range, 27%, and the Heat 11 of 21, 52%. So really, really good. And the free throws, the Bucks got to the line a little bit more than we did. 6 of 7, 5 of 6, 86% to 83. We had 19 fast break points. They had 46 points in the paint. Well, I lost that by 2. We had 4 second chance points and 33 bench points, while they had 12. And then defensive rebounds, the Bucks and the Heat were both deadlocked with that. 9 steals for us and 7 block shots in this game, 6 turnovers, and 11 turnovers for the Bucks turned into 14 points for us, and only 6 turnovers for us only turned into 2 points for the Bucks. So that is massively huge there, as you got to be able to take advantage and get the steals and get the points when you get the opportunity, and they certainly did not do that tonight. So early on this game was close, but by the second quarter it was starting to stretch just a little bit. After we got ourselves a nice little run, closest this game was 19-17, start of the second period. And then after we got on a nice little run there, that was all she wrote there. So good, but a good start for the Heat tonight, as we start off on a good note. So congrats for the Miami Heat. Start off on a good note, and we did a good job there. So we'll go ahead and rip through. So as we check the standings real fast, probably not that much to worry about right now, but we'll still check them anyway. Charlotte Hornets, we're going to start with the Atlantic. The Brooklyn Nets 2-0. Early on in the season, the Raptors and the Knicks 1-1. The Celtics and the 76ers 0-2 right now. Start the season. The Cleveland Cavaliers and the Bulls 2-0. And then the Pistons 1-1. The Pacers 0-1. And then the Bucks dropped to 0-2 with that second loss. So not a good start for the Milwaukee Bucks this season. It's not going to help them much if you start dropping ball games like crazy. But Blake Griffin certainly leading the results here for the Cavs right now, as they start off maybe early, maybe premature, but we'll see, as they're both 2-0. And then Charlotte 2-0 leads the Southeast right now. We just started our season 1-0 with a good start. Then the Wizards and the Hawks are 1-1, and the Magic 0-2. The Spurs and the Rockets are both 1-0. Pelicans have yet to play their first game. Mavericks dropped their first game, and the Grizzlies also dropped their first game of the season. Utah Jazz and the Nuggets and the Timberwolves all 1-0 as they just started their season. The Thunder and the Blazers 0-1. And then the Kings 1-0, the Suns 1-0. This is the team to really look out for. The Phoenix Suns, they had a losing record last season, but I'll be shocked if they end with a losing record this year, especially with Elfrid Payton, Eric Gordon, LeBron James, Jaren Jackson Jr., Steven Adams, and then a good, healthy lineup here with your bench guys: Rondé Hollis, Jefferson, Manuel Mudiay, Kyle Anderson, Damian Jones, Brandon Jennings, Thonmaker, Malik Beasley, and then Keita Bates-Diop. So I'll be shocked if they don't finish stronger. Golden State Warriors 0-1, the Clippers 0-1, and the Lakers start off on a little bit of a rough end with Dragic, Pope, Ingles, and Joe Randall, and then DeMarcus Cousins. But like I said, 14-game season. Yeah, every game's going to count at this point. So it'll be interesting to see how all of this figures out once it's playoff time. So, and then in the power rankings, the Heat are currently number 1 in the power rankings right now. So let's see, when is our next game? Against the Brooklyn Nets. So that will be an interesting battle. Alright, so we're being offered a trade from the Portland Trail Blazers. They want to give us Harrison Barnes and Blakeney for Paul Millsap and Jameer Nelson. Let's see. Well, the fact you want to give us a shooting guard and a small forward really not helping us a whole lot there, guys. So I'm going to say no. And then the Pacers want to trade Jameer Nelson and Terry Rozier III for Caspi and DJ Augustine. I'm going to say no on that one too. So, sorry. Come back again some other time. So, we'll see how it goes here. So, good start to the season. Big win on game number 1. So, hopefully we can keep it going. And the rest of November we have the Nets. And then we start December. And we'll play the Knicks, the only game in December. And then in January, we'll have 3 games in January: the Magic, the 76ers, and then Toronto. February leads to the Wizards, which they'll come to us. Then we'll have captains will pick their all-star teams on that date. Then we'll have the Hawks, and then the all-star game that weekend. Then we'll have the Hornets, and then the Cavs in March, and then the Pistons finale, as we'll be in Indiana for that one, and then we'll see what the records will be at that point. So hopefully we'll be on the good end and make the playoffs on our end. So hopefully that will work out well for us. So we'll see. So it should be a lot of fun. There's our retired jerseys: Chris Bosh, Tim Hardaway, Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Zoe, Alonzo Mourning. So it'll be interesting to see who else will go on that retired jerseys list at the end of the season. So we'll see how it goes from there. So certainly hope you enjoyed tonight. A good start to the new look Heat here on the wheel. So we'll prepare ourselves for tomorrow night when the wheel decides who we're going to be controlling tomorrow night for the for Madden 25. So not only we have that, what teams are going to give us, what team is the wheel going to give us, and then what are we going to be looking at for draft day. So hopefully the wheel is very kind to us, just like it was tonight. So hopefully everything will go well for us. So yes, good stream tonight, lots of fun. Thanks, Ryan, I certainly do appreciate it. hopefully I hope you're still enjoying wherever you are. Montana, I think it is. So certainly hope you're enjoying the nice cool weather out there. So most definitely. Yes, Ryan, happy birthday to you, since we won't see you tomorrow night. But as always, my videos are always available for viewing when I'm done. So make sure you check out the draft tomorrow night. So until tomorrow night, everyone had a ton of fun bringing you tonight's action. So until then, have yourself a good birthday, Ryan. And thank you, Love Sosa, for coming in and just kind of chatting with us for a little bit. Certainly do appreciate that. So until tomorrow night, everyone, have yourself a good Thursday day. Stay warm. If it's cold out where you're at tonight, it's going to be cold for us here tonight. 18 degrees. Woohoo! Bring it on. So until then, have a great night, and I will see everyone tomorrow. As always, tell those closest to you that you love them, and I will see everyone around the block. Good night, everyone.